everyone, my name is Damron. I'm a licensed acupuncturist here in Lone Tree in Highlands Ranch at Ridgeline Chiropractic. We serve all of South Denver area, and today I'm going to talk to you about infertility, fertility issues, preconception planning, and getting pregnant. So in my practice I do a lot of infertility work and helping people get pregnant. And it's actually one of my favorite things to treat, my true passion in my medicine. So we're going to talk about some different things that you guys can do and just kind of the basis of how acupuncture helps in fertility. So a lot of people kind of have heard of acupuncture, and you may or may not have heard that it can help with infertility and help get your periods regulated, hormones regulated, ovulation regulated, and ultimately help you get pregnant. So a lot of people have heard that, but they're not really sure how it works or if it's really true or any of those things. And so actually acupuncture with fertility has been one of the most highly researched topics with acupuncture. And there's great studies that show how much it helps in different causes for infertility. A lot of women have unexplained infertility, which the doctors are just not really sure why you're not conceiving. And so I can kind of, through an initial intake and your basal body temperature chart and some different diagnostic tools, I can kind of break that down and figure out what part of your cycle is not allowing you to conceive, and we can figure out why you're having that unexplained fertility. Acupuncture also helps with endometriosis, PCOS, amenorrhea after birth control, or just too much exercising. Women that are breastfeeding and having a hard time conceiving can balance out those hormones and help those women. Can help with painful periods and bad cramping and all of those things also. And so it really, along the terms of women's health, it covers the whole gamut for sure. I have had several patients with great success along those lines, and great success with helping women get pregnant for lots of different reasons. So I had a patient once that was 43 years old that had been trying to get pregnant for about 7 years, and she'd been through cycles of Clomid and some different other fertility drugs, and didn't have a lot of luck, and within 12 treatments she actually conceived a healthy, beautiful baby girl. And so that's a big testimonial of how well acupuncture works, and there's been several other cases like that. I had a woman a few months ago here that couldn't conceive and had a miscarriage a few months prior, and she, within 3 treatments, was able to conceive and go on to have a healthy pregnancy. So again, all these are just great testimonials of how well acupuncture works. I know that there's tons of other fertility treatments in the Western medicine realm, and while sometimes these are necessary, sometimes they're not necessary, and they are very costly and definitely don't come without side effects. I know a lot of times when I see women who have come in that have been on Clomid or a few of the other fertility drugs, that we kind of have to treat some side effects of those drugs first before we can kind of get into the real fertility work, which is just fine if that's you. But just try acupuncture first for fertility before you go the route of infertility drugs. They're very harsh on the body and definitely costly and time consuming as well. So acupuncture works great for those things. Everyone's heard of in vitro fertilization, and while it works great sometimes, again, each cycle runs around $60,000, and you're not guaranteed anything for that. And so it's kind of a tough pill to swallow, I think, for some people who shell out that much money and then it doesn't end up working for them. And so I urge you to try acupuncture. It's much more cost effective and really does produce wonderful results. It's nothing below Western medicine at all, and as a matter of fact, I'm treating a Western medical doctor right now, and she just told me today actually that she's turned into a believer with acupuncture. So please try acupuncture first. Acupuncture also can really help with women who have had recurrent miscarriages. I've treated several women who miscarried and were unsure why or if they'd be able to carry a healthy baby after that. And once you get pregnant, if you haven't seen me before, we do usually weekly sessions for 12 weeks to get you through most of the first trimester. And most of those women go on to have perfectly healthy babies. So if you're having issues with that, I also urge you to come try acupuncture and see what it can do for you too. For my fertility package, I offer 12 treatments, which generally is about, everyone's different, but 12 treatments tends to be kind of a magical number to either get things straightened out or get you pregnant. And so I kind of work in sessions of 12 usually, and that's just $660 for 12 sessions. If you were to get pregnant, like my patient before, in just 3 sessions, you can use the rest of the sessions anytime during pregnancy for any of those symptoms, or 12 weeks postpartum, which every mom needs acupuncture postpartum. It really can help revitalize you and help with all those symptoms as well. So you have almost a year to, once you conceive, to use 12 treatments. So you won't lose any money, you won't lose any treatments, and they'll be worthwhile for sure. So again, my fertility package is just 12 treatments, and I love working with fertility issues. Again, you'll come in and just do an initial intake where we will delve into why you're having problems with infertility, why you're not conceiving. I look at medical records from Western doctors if you have that. If not, I don't need that at all. That's totally fine. And generally have you do a basal body temperature chart, which is very, very helpful in determining what day even of your cycle is the problem. And so the basal body temperature is probably my greatest diagnostic tool. So if you can show me that, that is wonderful. And otherwise, we don't really need that. You can do that while you're still in treatment, and we can figure out the true cause. I also use herbal formulas that have great success also for some women, not all women, and you definitely don't have to take the herbal formulas, but they do really speed up the results, and they help other areas of your life too. If you're having insomnia or low back pain, heartburn, depression, anxiety, fatigue, any of those things, these herbs will help with all of those issues. All of your issues in Chinese medicine really is in the same pattern as we call it. And so you only have positive side effects from the treatments, which means get rid of all your other pesky ailments that you're having. So give acupuncture a try first. It works great for fertility and hormone balancing, and see how it can work for you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call the office, Ridgeline Chiropractic, and I am happy to do free phone or in-person consultations with anybody. And if you're curious how acupuncture could help you, or if your fertility case is too difficult or anything like that, just please take a free consultation and we can talk about how it can help you. So thanks, guys.